All right, all my guitar addicts, what is up? I'm Caesar, and we're back with the killer video. Today, we're gonna figure out if this Michael Kelly Valor 2013 with the Spalted Maple top is a piece of crap or not. Stay tuned, because we're gonna find out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked the intro, gave you a little taste of what this guitar can do. Doesn't sound half bad. If you dug it, please look down there and leave me a comment. And while we're at it, go ahead and look over there, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and look over here, give us the thumbs up, because those two things are the best things you can do to support us, because we are trying to bring you as much guitar as we possibly can, and we can only do it with your help. All right? And like I said before, don't forget to leave us a comment. Now back to this bad boy. I don't know if you guys have any experience with the Michael Kelly guitar brand. I've been seeing these around on the used market for a while, so I wanted to try one out. So I went ahead and got this one. It's not a bad guitar at all. I got it for under $300. So that's how we're gonna judge it. We're gonna judge it as a sub $300 used guitar. So I gotta say right off the bat, I thought the guitar looked nice, which is kind of why I bought it. It does have the Spalted Maple top, and it does have the matching headstock. So I thought that was pretty cool. They call it a limited edition. It does come with these Celtic knobs. I'm not a huge fan of the Celtic knobs, I'll be honest with you, but they are a character piece. We'll call it that. It does give it a unique feel. Now, Michael Kelly, I believe, is a guitar building brand from Florida. I believe they have these built in China like most brands do. They design the guitar and then they have it built out in Asia. The guitar is not bad. I'm not sure exactly which Chinese factory this is built in, but these guitars are actually pretty nice, I gotta say. Yeah, right off the bat, it's not a piece of crap. All right, should have made you wait till the end of the video for that, but I went ahead and gave you the spoiler. Not a piece of crap. All right. So that being said, I believe these Michael Kelly guitars were sold in Sam Ash. I don't know if they still sell them or not. Like I said, this one I believe is a 2013, just from what I gathered from the serial number in the back. And if you know how to date these Michael Kellys and I'm wrong that it's a 2013, please let us know in the comments. But this one has T13005. So I believe this was made in 2013. This guitar, as you can see from the back, is mahogany. It's a neck through mahogany design, which is pretty cool, right? It does have a nice neck joint. I believe the piece of mahogany looks really nice too. It's got the mahogany neck. I do like mahogany necks. I do have another guitar with a mahogany neck, and you know, Les Pauls I believe come with mahogany necks, and there is a sound to the mahogany, especially when it's not a two-piece guitar, when it's a single, either a glue-in like a Les Paul or like this one where it's a neck through. This one does have the ebony fingerboards, and I gotta say, I am partial to ebony. You know, if you think about maple being bright and rosewood being warm, the ebony is kind of in the middle, but the feel of ebony is very firm. It's probably the hardest of the woods that they use for fretboards. So it does have a particular feel, especially when you're doing vibrato. You know, the neck doesn't have that sponginess to it. It's kind of stiff. I do dig that. I do also dig the neck curve on this guitar. It isn't too slim. It isn't too fat. You know, it's not as big and round as the Fender C. It's a little flatter on the back. I think I would call it a D shape. But I do like it. I do like it a lot. When I got the guitar, I didn't think that much of it. And I gotta say right off the bat, you know, I don't like guitars with this neck, this body through stringing design. When I do get a tunematic guitar, I do like the stop bar. So this is the first one I've had like this. And I gotta be honest with you, I judged it on aesthetics. I don't like the way it looks. But now that I've had one and I played it, I do think there's something to be said about the sound. I know a lot of the metal type guitars and the heavy distorted guitar brands do like the string through, you know, the Jacksons, the ESPs, the stuff that's kind of made for hardcore stuff. And there's something to be said about this. There is more thickness in the sound, I believe. Now, these are the strings that came on the guitar, and I gotta tell you right now, I think they're 11s because they are extremely stiff and actually hurt a little bit to play. So when you judge the sound of the guitar, remember that these are either 10s or 11s, okay? Now that being said, you know, I say that being said a lot. I should probably say that being said less than I think I'm going to. So, ding. All right. So with a guitar that's sub $300, what I really was worried about was the pickup quality. Now these pickups have a particular look to them. They've got a brand name on them. Even then, I didn't really think they were going to be too good. When I looked into it, these are Rockfield pickups. I believe that's a pickup brand. And they made those pickups, or these pickups, for this guitar line. These are not bad. They do suffer from the issue where most inexpensive electronics do, where they're bass heavy and they do get a little boomy and muddy in the low end. These do have that, but if you can roll off the low end, the sound actually is pretty good. And I gotta say, I was not impressed by them, but I'm not thinking that they're crap. This guitar sounds pretty good. It sounds great through a tube amp, and it sounds great when I was recording it. And as long as I didn't hit too many low strings down here and I was able to roll off the low end with the amp EQ, it sounded pretty good. So I gotta say that. It also has the split switch. So you can split the coils, which I thought was cool. There is an audible difference when you split it. When you do split the coils, it does get a lot quieter. So if you're gonna use the split coil, you kind of wanna set your amp up and your volume for that, because you can't necessarily do it in the middle of a tune because you're gonna lose like a third of your volume. All right, these are Grover tuners. I don't think these are the expensive Grover tuners. I think these are the lower quality Grover tuners. This guitar does suffer a little bit from some tuning issues. It might be the way the strings are strung, because like I said, these are the strings that came with the guitar when I bought it used, and I think they might be 11s. There's not too many winds on here, but I was having a little bit of issue keeping the E string and the B string from slipping. But they're not bad, right? They are Grovers. They do have the Grover name on them. They do look good, and they're usable. I mean, if you're playing this guitar and you're keeping it in tune, and I think if you string it up right, it probably won't be an issue. It does have the plastic nut. You know, nobody's really a fan of these big black plastic nuts, but this one's cut reasonably well. It's got a nice action up here. It isn't too big. I didn't have to do any adjustments to it. The strings don't snag in it too much, which is nice. So I'm not too offended by it. It could stay there for a while and I would be okay. But if I did keep this guitar, I would probably change the nut and the tuners. You know, and I may not even change the pickups. The pickups, like I said, aren't bad. You just roll the low end off the amp and they're completely usable. So, what did I think of this guitar? I thought for the money it was pretty good. This is the first Michael Kelly guitar that I've had. And they're not a Squire type brand. They do sell a midline guitar, multiple models. And you know, they do have some guitars that were like $800 or $900 new. So they don't necessarily sell crap. So I was impressed. This guitar is not crap. Ready, So this guitar is not crap. It's actually pretty good. So if you have a Michael Kelly guitar out there, please tell me what you think. Go ahead and leave it in the comments down there. Go ahead and look over there, hit the subscribe button. You want to hit that subscribe button. You want to. And then go over here, give us the thumbs up. Because if you dug the video and you want to help us out, give us a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that it's a good video and it'll recommend it to a lot of other people. And please leave a comment. All right. And if you can, check out this video over here. This is one of our other videos. And guys, thanks for watching. Later.